What is going on, guys? I'm Shots here, and today I am back with episode 3 of Skyblock on FadeCloud. Okay, so straight away we're going to get straight into the episode and we're going to go to warp crates. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to use our 3 crate keys that we have today and see what we get. Okay, first crate key. We've got some diamond boots with protection 3 and unbreaking 2. Second crate key. A diamond helmet with protection 3 and unbreaking 2. And third crate key, we have a diamond chest plate with protection 3 and unbreaking 2. I might as well wear all that because you don't die if you actually fall off of your island, so I won't lose anything anyway. Okay, so the thing that I'm going to be doing in this episode is I'm going to be making a creeper grinder. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and bought a crap ton of glass, and we've got quite a bit of cobblestone also. And firstly, we're just going to lay out how big we're going to want the creeper farm. Okay, so at the minute I have decided to make the creeper farm 9 by 9. This is because it's only small at the minute, and then over here I have room for expansion later on when I actually have more hoppers and more creeper spawners. So that means if I make it just this 9 by 9, I can place just enough spawners for what I have right now and not waste too many hoppers. Okay, first things first, I want to figure out the drop zone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our hoppers quickly. Okay, and then we are going to figure this out. Okay, so I've decided that I want my drop zone decently high, just because then I actually have room for a lot of chests beneath it. So I've made it this high. I think that's 5 up, probably more. I'm not even too sure, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is just make this quick ring like this, and then I'm gonna start placing the hoppers.
It's delicious.
Okay, so I placed all the hoppers with 8 remaining, so we're going to save those for later. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to start with the glass outer layer like this, going all the way around the edge, just so that it all looks nice and tidy, and so that we can see through it and watch all of the creepers drop into the depth. That sounds pretty weird, but I don't know, I just like it looking pretty clean.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there.
Okay, so that's 30 blocks up right there. I'm just gonna make a quick ring, just so it's easier to tell how big I actually need to make this. Okay, because I'm not too sure if this is actually meeting the corners, I'm just gonna drop down and just build all the way back up, and then see if it actually does meet the corner. Okay, this one meets the corner just fine, so let's just finish that off quickly and then go to the next corner over here. Make sure I don't fall into the void accidentally. Okay, I think this one's good as well, but I'm not too sure. I just need to be 100% on this. I just glitched inside the block. What the hell happened there? Ooh, look, yeah, it was 1 block over, so it's a good job that we checked this before we actually started filling everything in, and otherwise we would have had a really big mistake right there. Alright, now we're going to fill this one up. Okay, so we've made the outer shell of this entire thing. Now we're just going to fill in this top bit, just so we can place the spawners just beneath this and, yeah, not have any issues. So I'm just going to quickly do all of this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I left a hole directly in the middle just so I can remember where it is. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a bridge across to this middle part and then place the spawners there. But first, I have to go to spawn and go get them because they're in my ender chest. Alright, so now I've got the creeper spawners. I'm going to go to this corner here and I'm going to build straight up. I'll break this later on, but I just want to see if this actually works and this drop is high enough before I actually do anything too drastic, I guess. Okay, so I'm all the way up here, and I'm just going to bridge across to the middle. Alright, we're going to fill in this block, and then we're going to place a spawner right there. Please don't spawn in this pad. Okay, is this going to spawn? Okay, so I figured out why it's not working. It's because I'm retarded, that's why it is. The light level is too high for the actual mobs to actually spawn, because I'm retarded. I forgot that it needs to be really, really dark. So I'm just gonna place some of these blocks around here, and hopefully it gets dark enough to actually make them spawn. I might have to actually remove all of the glass on the side, just so they actually spawn a little bit easier.
Leaving you alone is the hardest. Even when you're out of focus, I will be the light in your life. You'll see clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your harder temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your harder temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
Yes, they're spawning. Yes, it is finally working. Oh my god, yes. We now have a working creeper farm. I mean, it's not really complete, but it's at least working. So when I finish off this, they should be spawning a bit more often, and when I place my rest of my spawners, that should help also too. Cobblestone right there. Okay, so the lower the light level would be more of the spawns. So when I actually make this, obviously a bit darker in there because it's not really the best it can be at the minute, then I should hopefully get more spawns. I think they have stackable spawners on here, so hopefully when I do this, yeah, they do stack. Okay, that's good. Why does it not let me place this one? Okay, alright, yeah, they're all stacked. So now, break this back down, we have all of our spawners in there, and I'm just going to carry on making wraps and wraps and wraps around this, just so that the light level just gets darker and darker and darker and darker. Firstly, they spawn faster, and second, if you see their light there, when that hits about 7, I think that's about the optimal that it can actually be, and that will be the best spawn rates possible for the actual creepers. So when I hit there, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm currently getting bored of actually just wrapping that round at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this all the way down, and then I'm going to make the actual loot system down here, just so that it's actually going into chests and not just going into the hoppers and staying in the hoppers. So first things first, break all this all the way down. I'm getting a bit of lag at the moment. I want to figure this out. I'm thinking at the moment, just because we only have 4 spawners, I'm going to lead it into just one chest. One double chest, and then lead it down into another double chest. So like basically only 2 double chests at the minute. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking a few of these right now, so it's all going to lead into this center hopper right here. So when it feeds into the edges, it's going to feed straight into this middle bit, and then straight from that middle bit into a double chest. Let me go throw that back in there, and then I'm going to go make a double chest quickly if we haven't already got one. Oh, we do. Okay, so we're going to place that right there like that. Oh, okay, that was like... Alright, there we go. Now we've got that placed, it should feed in through 25 every single time. Holy crap. Yeah, they've changed the hopper system on here so it feeds differently. It feeds in 25s, but it feeds slower. That's also to stop lag, by the way. Okay, so we currently have 58 gunpowder. How much does this even sell for? Let's have a look. Minerals, that's not in minerals. Mob drops. Okay, so it sells for 8.5 each. So we have just made about $500, which is not much, but we only have 4 spawners and the light level isn't even all the way down yet. So when we actually get it all the way perfect to where we have a lot more spawners and the light level is perfect, then we will be in business, and I'll be AFK all the way at the top of it just to carry on getting stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be ending the episode here. If you've enjoyed, be sure to drop a like down below, comment your opinions on the video, share with your Pornhub friends, be sure to also subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.
It's delicious.